Hi everyone, long time no see. This is Geraldine's super secret author vlog. It has been quite secret lately because it actually hasn't been secret. I've just been out of commission because I had bunion surgery on my left foot, and so I've been in recovery. And over the holidays, mostly just living on this couch right here, doing my work. My laptop right here. I only just recently moved back into my office, and so it's well into January now. I'm way behind schedule. Technically, I should have done reset my whole 90-day Kanban board and goals and stuff by January 1st, but that didn't happen with my surgery and the holidays. I decided just to relax and take the holidays and enjoy it and get the stuff done by the Christmas deadlines and all that stuff. So I was just doing all that, didn't worry too much about my Kanban board, working on stuff slowly. One day I worked on my overall goals for the next quarter, but I'm doing this piece by piece. And then just tonight I went ahead and just took everything off the board. That was kind of fun. It's my first time to do that. And I did save, there are some things I still want to do, and so I'm going to move them into the next quarter. So I took them off, but I saved them. Like most of the things I got done, or it's changed and I'm not going to work on it anymore, and I threw those out. But the ones that I am still working on that are continuing goals moving into the new quarter, I've saved those because I'm going to end up sticking them back up. I was going to do this small business with some friends, and I'd mentioned that a couple times, but then we started with a team of 4, and then one dropped out right away, and then we were working on it with the team of 3, and then another one decided it was too much, and then it came down to just 2 of us. And it's kind of a service heavy type business, and we realized it was too much for 2 of us to do because my main business is writing and getting my novels published and doing my whole writing career. So that's my main thing, and I was willing to do a fun little side hustle if there was a team to spread out the work, but that ended up not happening because there were just 2 of us, and then it was too few people. But it was a fun idea. We were going to call it A Whole New Thread. And basically, because fashion and fast fashion and regular fashion is so bad for the earth, I did this research, and it's it causes uses up 10% of the water of the entire world, or there's just all these horrible things. It leaves a terrible ecological or environmental footprint. It uses up so much. It's I have to get some figures for you, but it's worse than 100 commercial flights or something like that. There was some specific numbers, and it was crazy. And so we were thinking of doing this business where we would curate people's capsule closets. And a capsule closet is where you have maybe 5, 10, or 15 items, or maybe 20, and they create 45 outfits, and they all go together perfectly and that sort of thing. And so actually we were working on it. So we signed up for this course called Wonder Wardrobe to learn all about color theory and styling these capsule closets and all that. And so our thought was to create these capsule wardrobe for people based on their style and their color preferences and things like that. So that's what we were thinking of doing, but it ended up being kind of a lot. And like I said, it came down to 2 people, and it was too small of a team. So we ended up not doing that. But it was a fun idea to explore. So apparently I like taking classes because I had been taking this duality energy course, and then with the business I took this wonder wardrobe course, which I'm still working my way through it, but I'm getting close to being finished, and it's been really fun learning all that stuff. I've really enjoyed it a lot. And now I'm looking into another course I want to take from Sarah Cannon for all about self-publishing, because she's figured out a strategy to do it successfully, and that's my main career. So anyway, I'm rambling now, but it's been an interesting time through December and the holidays and stuff, and I mostly was off my feet, but now I'm back. I got the boot off, and I'm easing my way back into yoga in the mornings, and then walking the dog, and just being able to exercise again is incredible, and my foot's still healing, but it's doing really well. And yeah, so we're going to be working on the Kanban board, set it up. By the time I actually have it set up, I'll only have 2 months left in the quarter probably, but that's okay. I noticed last year I missed pretty much the whole month of January as well because of family visiting right after the holidays, and then I got sick and lost the last 2 weeks of the month, and that was back before COVID was really on people's radar. But I wonder to this day if maybe I had a mild version of COVID, because it was unusual, and it's like I was fine one day and then it completely came down with this chest cold, and normally I have sinus stuff, and then the cold moves into my chest last of all, but this just started right in my chest, and it was a real sharp pain every time I coughed, and I had a low fever, and I had fatigue for like 2 weeks. And the other strange thing is I had this rash on the inside of both my arms, and when I went to see the doctor, he just that rash just flabbergasted him. He could not figure what the heck that was about. But I watched the news, and eventually it was coming out. Doctors around the world where sometimes skin rashes was associated with COVID, but my husband keeps saying don't say that I got it, because we have no idea. I'll never know if that's what it was or not. But it was even though it was mild, it was miserable, and had absolutely no energy, completely fatigued for at least 2 weeks. And as the cough, slowly subsided over time, it was a little bit crazy. So I basically lost the entire month of January last year, and it feels like that's happening again this year. But what are you going to do? It's winter, it's hibernating season. It's the time to curl up with hot chocolate and read a good book. So. Oh, and another reason why January flew by is because my daughter, who moved to Florida, came up and visited, and we got to spend time with our grandson. So again, family visiting right after the holidays into January. That took up a week, and I've just been doing my freelance work as well. I keep getting jobs, and I think they're going to last a while, and then suddenly they stop, and so then I'm looking for new clients, and so it's like a lot of that. And so then I get another job, and I think it's going to last a while, but it only lasts a short while, and then I'm looking for another client. So I've been kind of a lot of ups and downs like that, but I've been finding clients here and there. It's been interesting work, and mainly just kind of taking it easy. The holiday vibe kind of continued on through January. So, yeah. So I spent some time at my friend Joanne's house, and she wanted to do a Kanban board, so we found this one spot in her downstairs office that would work. She found a piece of cardboard that was just the right size, and then she spent some time putting colored paper on it to make it, and she's going to do it from left to right, and it fits just right. She doesn't even have to mount it on the wall, so she can take it upstairs and work on it or whatever she wants to do. So I had used this wall as my Kanban board, but the sticky notes would not stick to the wall and kept falling off. So I thought, I was so inspired by Joanne making that pretty board, I thought I would go ahead and put up some paper and then decorate it so that the sticky notes would actually stick. Although I want mine to be Hufflepuff colors for my Hufflepuff office under the stairs. I'm a firm believer of using what you have before going out and spending money and buying things, so I was working with whatever papers I had that happened to be gold or yellow or gray, but I was a little bit limited. I only had 2 sheets of the gray, and I was trying to create 3 rows that looked kind of like Hufflepuff. Welcome to Geraldine's Super Secret Author Vlog, and today I am back in my office under the stairs, my Hufflepuff office. It's a little bit of a kerfuffle right now because we had the plumber here, and so we've got the dryer out in the middle of the room and everything, but this is what I've been working on. Redoing my Kanban board, because if you saw my videos, the other one, I had it on the wall, but the sticky notes kept falling off and I had to use Scotch tape to get them to stick. So I spent some time with my best friend. I helped her to set up her Kanban board, or at least get started on it. I had to go home early because of a snowstorm, so she, I assume, has finished it. And anyway, she did hers so artsy, it was so cute, and I realized I could kind of do the same thing and redo mine. So even though we're like 3/4 of the way through January, I'm obviously way behind on setting up my Kanban goals for Q1 of 2021, but that's okay. I had foot surgery and, you know, took time to recover and enjoy the holidays and just took some extra time. So that's all right. I'm still working on stuff, just kind of slowly, but I'm very eager to get my Kanban board up and get it set up. And it'll obviously just be for the last 2 months of this quarter by the time I actually get going on it seriously. But I was so inspired by Joanne's artsy board that she did that I decided to redo mine so I didn't have to keep using Scotch tape all the time with my sticky notes. And I have a Hufflepuff office, so mine is specifically Hufflepuff colors. That's why you can see these colors. I was using craft paper, and then Joanne said, why are there 4 rows? Because a Kanban board only has 3 rows. And I had to laugh. The only reason it has that bottom gold row is because I ran out of the great paper. And so she's right, it looks like there's 4 rows, but there's really only supposed to be 3. So I'm gonna do some crafting and painting, and I think I'm gonna bleed that gray down into the gold at the bottom and try to make it more look like 1 row, and do some artsy stuff like that to get this set up. And I've ordered new sticky notes that I'm trying to keep to Hufflepuff colors as much as I can.
Mami baila, estás bien rica mami baila, estás bien rica mami baila, estás bien rica mami baila, wey, dale baila quien baila, estás bien rica mami baila, dale bien exótica como fuera de Island, dale mami baila, si no le gusta baila, you know a quien baila, estás bien rica mami baila, dale bien exótica como fuera de Island, dale mami baila, si no le gusta baila, you baila. Bien rica mami baila, que estás bien rica mami baila, que estás bien rica mami baila, que estás bien rica mami baila.
I don't know if it's gonna come out, but we will see. I'm gonna let it dry, and maybe I'll do some stamping or some of the layers.
Entonces dale al baila, tú sabes bien cómo se baila, mueve lo que tiene atrás baila, tú sabes bien cómo se baila, entonces dale al baila. Baila, 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 baila.
I don't know if this is really working, but at least it doesn't look like 4 rows anymore.
Dale mami baila, estás bien rica mami baila, estás bien rica mami baila, estás bien rica mami baila, wey, dale baila quien baila, estás bien rica mami baila, dale bien exótica como fuera de Island, dale mami baila, si no le gusta baila, you. Dale mami baila, estás bien rica mami baila. Estás bien rica mami baila. Estás bien rica mami baila. Uy, dale baila quien baila. Estás bien rica mami baila. Dale bien exótica como fuera de Island. Dale mami baila, si no le gusta baila. Yo rica mami baila. Tú sabes bien cómo se baila. Mueve lo que tiene atrás baila. Tú sabes bien cómo se baila.
So these new sticky notes aren't the ones I tested. These are new ones I bought, and oddly enough, they are not wanting to stick very well. So I need to get regular sticky notes for next time. But anyway, most of my goals, you can see the personal has the biggest section. I'm finishing up the Wonder Wardrobe course, and it was really, really fun. And if you've noticed the colors I'm wearing, I'm picking each season. I come up with a different color scheme, and I started this back fall, so near the end of October and into November. If you look at those videos, I had a particular color scheme with my capsule closet I did then, and then I did a different one for winter, which was kind of like blues, reds, and whites. And I'm planning out my capsule closet for spring, and I happen to be inspired by sample capsule closets in the course, so I'm actually trying to recreate it as close as I can by finding secondhand items that are very close to similar colors and tops and bottoms. And then also I'm going to be doing some dyeing and some bleach artsy stuff on some thrift store finds. Also going to be sewing. I've been wanting to sew my own custom tailored clothes, so I'm going to be doing that. And that's all part of those personal goals over there. A lot of that is learning to sew my own clothes and using my spring capsule plan as a chance to try sewing some different linen pants and tops and different things, and to dye some stuff I have to make them the right colors for my spring capsule closet. Most of the green over here is with my writing, and that's mostly taking Sarah Cannon's Publish and Thrive course, which has just started here early February. And also getting back into vlogging, and you can see I've already gotten some stuff done with that. And then we have a couple of passive income item things here I was going to do last quarter and didn't get it done, so I'm going to try to get it done this time. Trying some drop shipping. I've just been wanting to try it to see if that would be a simple way for some passive income. So I should be able to get this stuff done in 2 months, right?
So I did want to mention a little bit about repeatable tasks. If you recall, my first quarter I did the Kanban board. I had some repeatable tasks like film and editing and uploading this vlog, for instance, where maybe I wanted to do it several times a week. And my friend had suggested that I put little dots on the sticky note every time I got it done. So I tried that, but didn't enjoy it as much. So what I'm doing this time is, say I have a goal to spin yarn on my spinning wheel once a week. So on my little sticky note, I wrote February, week 1, spin yarn, and then week 2, spin yarn, week 3, spin yarn, and then I did it for March too. And same with my vlog, I actually planned out I'm only doing them once a week right now instead of 3 times, so I planned out what the episodes are going to be ahead of time, and I wrote each one specifically on a sticky note. I like the idea better of each task, even repeatable tasks, being its own sticky note and then getting it done and putting it down. Now for daily stuff, though, I have an app called Streaks that I use for daily habits, and that's really fun and easy to use. It counts my steps and other daily habits. And then I also use Evernote, and I have just kind of a running to-do list that is more of a daily thing. So those are some things I want to remember, but I don't necessarily do sticky notes for, I might just think real quick an email I need to send or something like that. I might put that on my to-do for a day as a daily, but not as a sticky note. So I'm going to show you what I mean.
So I'm a little bit behind on my spinning, but here, February, spin yarn week 1, spin yarn week 2. And so I have that for each week. And then I have, like I said, single episodes. I have specific lessons in the Publish and Thrive course that I want to get done. These sticky notes are so funny. They're slowly peeling off the whole board. So I have February and March. I have some cleaning goals that I've never seemed to get around to do, so that's why I have some of that, and some other projects. I'm still working on that DVD gift for my daughter. I ran into some technical issues, and then I have some sewing that I want to do.
So yeah, I just wanted to mention that I'm changing that up a little bit this time because it is way more fun to actually have a sticky note per each task and to set it down. And then my friend said she has like something she wants to do every day, so I suggested she write at the top, Monday, do art journal, Tuesday, do art journal, Wednesday, do art journal. If she wants to do it every single day, have it like that. She could move them down into the done section, and at the end of the week, move them back up into do for the coming week. So, you know, if she wanted to do something every day, that's an option that she could do. Or if it was 3 times a week, or, you know, it could be, you know, do this week 1, or, you know, sort of like what I was doing. Anyway, that's just what we're trying this time. I think I'll like it better. It's just more fun having a sticky note for every task. It feels so much better to actually move it and get it done and put it down into done. So leave comments below if you are doing the Kanban system and what you think of it, and if you have ideas like that as well. Okay.